Hi everyone, this is Dr. S.M. Baggio. Today we are going to see about a case study entitled Classroom Behavior and Learning Outcomes, a case study analysis. This study highlights how student behavior inside the classroom directly shapes their learning experience and overall academic performance. Classroom behavior is one of the most influential factors affecting in learning outcomes. While curriculum, teaching methods, and technology matters, the day-to-day behavior of students, how they engage, indirect listening, and collaborate often determine the success of the learning process. In this case study, I am examined different behavioral patterns in a classroom and analyzed how these behavior influence academic result. The data outcome from direct classroom observation and student feedback collected over a period of 4 weeks. Our aim is to understand why some students learn effectively, why others struggle, and how the learning environment can be improved for everyone. This case study was built around four key objectives: to identify common classroom behavior, both positive and negative, to categorize these behavior to understand their impact, to analyze the relationship between behavior and academic performance, to propose strategies that can help create better learning conditions. These objectives guided the entitled research process and shaped the findings I'll be sharing today. To ensure to study, remain accurate, and to understand how it can be measured, unbiased multiple research methods were used. Classroom observations. I observed the natural behavior of students during lecture, group activities, and assessment. Student survey. Students share their thoughts on what motivates them, what distracts them, and how they prefer to learn. Teachers' feedback. Teachers provide valuable insight on student engagement and recurring challenges in the classroom. Performance comparison. A comparative analysis was done between student behavior patterns and their academic result. The case study focused on a first year undergraduate class making the environment ideal because students are adjust to college and to cooperate with expectations. Types of classroom behaviors. Based on the observation, classroom behavior was categorized into three broad types: positive behavior, neutral behavior, and disruptive behavior. These students were attentive, active in discussions, asked before questions, worked well in groups. This types of behavior creates a lively, engaging, and supportive classroom environment. These students were physically present but minimally interactive. They listened quietly, avoid participation, and rarely collaborated unless required. They were neither destructive or encouraging. This includes students who frequently talked during class, used phones secretly, arrived lately, or distracted others. Although this group was smaller in number, their impact on teaching and learning was significantly higher. The key findings were quite revealing. 60% of students actively participated in discussions and activities. 25 showed passive encouragement, present but not involved. 15 displayed recurring disruptive behavior. The most important observation was the clear relationship between participation and performance. On the other hand, students with destructive behavior showed a lower academic performance and expressed less interest in learning. Here is the core of the study. Active learners performed the best. Their involvement increased understanding and retention. Neutral learners remained average. They understood the content but didn't excel because their engagement was limited. Disruptive learners struggled academically. Their distraction affected not only their learning but also their classmates' concentration. This suggests that improving classroom behavior can significantly uplift overall learning outcomes not only for individual students but for the entire class. Based on the findings, Several strategies can help build healthier learning environment. Interaction, teaching techniques, using discussions, case study, and group works keep students actively engaged. Strictly but positive behavior management, setting clear expectations and encouraging discipline creates consistency. Personalized feedback, students who are passive or destructive often improve when they receive targeted audience, creating an inclusive atmosphere, a classroom where students feel respect and support encouragement participation. These strategies can perform the classroom dynamic and create a more productive learning experience. Thank you for listening.